Alright, this is my video on how to change a timing chain tensioner on a OM651 Vito, or probably any other motor. I couldn't see any videos on YouTube on how to do it on this specific van, so I thought I'd give it a go. Full disclaimer, I've got no idea what I'm doing. It might make it worse, who knows, but we're going to learn along the way. So here we've got the engine bay fully intact. Going to start taking shit apart and see how we go. I'm going to start by removing the airbox. Pretty simple job. Couple plugs. What else? You take this off as well. There's a tab under there. Lever these out. Pull that out, and she's out. With these plugs, I'll put the screwdriver in there and pull it out. Makes it easy. Pull it straight off. And with this here, you can see, sun's in the way. At the back there's a second little tab. Where is she? Yeah, that one there. You push that in, and then you lift up and she'll come out. So I've pulled these out of their little locators. Undone this, just a flathead. Pull the dog up, pull him out. Unclip this out of there. There we go, she's out, easy as that. Now I'm not sure if it's strictly necessary or not, but I'm going to take this cover off. It's kind of just flopping about anyway. To do that, you're going to want to pull this off there, pull her out. It's a bit of a prick to get out, but it should be alright. Might pull off these as well, see how we go. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is remove this cable, so you can pull that off from the bottom and the top. It comes out of its housing. This one here does too. You can pull it out and out of the way. So we want to remove this plate. So a couple of screws in here. Looks like 3 of them. Yeah, give that a go next. Alrighty, so I've removed this plate from the back and like that. Had three bolts holding in from this side, and there's 2 holding the I think it's the EGR pressure sensor there, DPF pressure sensor, sorry, in the back as well. So remove those. So they're an E-Torx bolt. I'm using just a 6-point bloody hex. If that focus. Yeah, just a 6-point normal socket, and it works fine. 8mm. So, but again, don't blame me if you strip your bolts or something. All right, on to the next one. I've removed the exhaust heat shield from that little concertina bit there. Gives us a bit better access. We can now start to see the head of the tensioner. It's that big one just directly underneath it there in the center. Kind of hard to focus on it, but that's him right there. So it looks like I've got a bit of an oil leak as well, but I'll sort that out at a later date. Okay, so the old one's out. So you can see the hole the new one goes in. It's under there. Yeah, so now just put the new one back in. Alrighty, old tensioner is out. You can see these ones got 2 small holes either side. The new model, it's got 4 bigger holes. Obviously lets it build up oil pressure a lot quicker. So I'm going to prime this one full of oil and then put it back in. Alright, so the old one's out, the new one is now in, and I've torqued it to 80 Newton meters. Make sure you do that. I don't think my last one was. I think that's what my oil leak was, because it came out, it was pretty loose. Won't lie to you, that was an absolute shit job. I've ended up having to move the DPF, or the whatever it is, cat across, because it was just an absolute nightmare to get to. The old one came out easy, but there's so much tension trying to bolt the new one in that it was an absolute pain in the ass. So I'd recommend loosening this off and moving it across, and then I was able to get it easily. But yeah, 27mm socket, it's not the end of the world, but it did take me a little bit of time. Alright, quickly put back together exhaust, the brackets, so all that's pretty hunky-dory. Just need to, well, I'm going to prime the engine, try and crank it over first without it starting, so maybe unplug some sensors or something, get a bit of oil pressure in there, see how that goes. Alright, we're all back together. I'll give her a start, hear how she sounds. Look at that. Beautiful. So it's a successful mission. Alright, thanks for watching.